But dude, like it's funny because this guy, he knocks on my door. He's like, hey. He knocks on his door and then he waits a couple seconds and then he opens it. I like that about you, honestly, dude, because my brother, bro, Isaiah just walks in. Like Isaiah just walks in, bro. Like if my door's not locked, he would just walk in. And I'm like, bro, what if my meat's out? Bro?
Whoa!
No,
that's the reason why it knocks, bro. Because I know.
That's what I'm saying. Look, and that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I like it.
Being sus?
About that. Yeah, I don't know about that.
We all like being sus here.
I know it, honestly, bro.
Okay, let's lower the sus. Are we rolling?
Yeah.
Welcome to the Modern Experience Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the most breathtaking podcast you'll ever watch and listen. Hold up, is this chair? Okay, all right, better. This is...
Yeah, you need to go down.
Oh, God. You're supposed to fix this before we start, bro.
Well, someone's messing around with my chair and I don't like
I think
it.
it was me.
I don't...
Sorry.
Yeah, like... All right, never mind. I'm going to say something I was going to regret, but... If you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you do us a favor, just punch the subscribe button. And I'm not gonna get tired of also thanking and showing my gratitude to everyone who listens to it, who watches us on YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
To 200 followers on Instagram, and I will for sure definitely leak that picture of me in a dress. There is a real picture of me in a dress. I addressed this on the Instagram account, and I told people, if you guys follow, I will expose myself. I will. Get us to 200 followers, and I will put that picture up there, bro.
You might see his wiener hanging.
No, you won't see that, but you will see me in a dress. Maybe some high heels, depending.
Oh, my God.
His wiener hanging.
And this wasn't that long ago. I'm not going to lie. It wasn't that long ago. It was maybe 5 years ago.
Oh,
it's like 5 years ago.
I mean, that is pretty long, you know?
But I'm saying, like, a lot of people think, like, I was a kid. But no,
it was pretty long.
It was pretty 5 years ago.
But
I wasn't a rough.
Get us to 200 on YouTube, guys. Get us to at least 100. Dude, if you see how many views we get on an episode, and the amount of subscribers that we have, something is adding up. And if you're watching this, you better be subscribed.
Yeah. And maybe people watch it 2 times or 3 times. You don't know. Our subscribers watch it more than 1 time.
Damn, is our show that good that people like to rewatch it?
They came to see me, though. That's why.
Good feedback on the last episode. But, Sean, good job, bro. Everyone loves your episode.
Yeah, bro. Everybody liked your powers.
Yeah, man. Literally. Yeah. I got feedback. When I spoke with my brother, he was like, bro, great podcast. Funny podcast. Like, you know? And
yeah, good thing you're not coming back.
Yeah, my auntie told me it sucked.
Your auntie?
Yeah, she told me your jokes suck.
Right now. Expose her right now. Who is this? Say her name.
No, I'm lying.
Okay, I was about to say, I was going to cut off that negative energy, bro. Like, we can't have that negative energy. We can't be downplaying my boy like that, you know? Like, man.
Cut it out.
I was downplaying him.
From the purest part of my heart, I truly, truly say this with pure honesty. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for taking the time out of your time to watch and listen to our podcast. No vlog today. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, what happened? No vlog, bro.
You know exactly what happened, bro. Stuff went down. Stuff went down.
What happened?
We had a rough weekend. That's I can't expose because it's under investigation.
Rough is an understatement.
Oh man,
it was tough. It was tough.
It was.
We can't say too much until the lawsuit goes over, but my lawyers are letting me know right now. Yeah, they're letting me know right now that I can't say much, but it was rough. So it's okay. You didn't have to post this week. We understand.
Yeah, I'm still mentally getting over it. Every night
it scarred us for life.
I cried myself to sleep.
Every night he wakes up screaming.
I still wake up with night terrors. You know.
But honestly, guys, mentally, this week has been like whoa, what, a lot happened. Exactly.
Yeah, we're in shock. Maybe in the future we'll talk about it. But for now.
But no vlog today. I'm sorry, guys. But for sure, next week. Or I might even drop a video this weekend.
Can we appreciate how nicely I am dressed? Guys, if you guys know me, I'm always going to be nicely dressed.
Dude, you dress like this so frequently that I forget that you dress like this, guys. Everyone, I present you Lucifer. Imagine.
Hey, show him the cut. Show him the cut real quick.
I got a haircut today, too.
The curls, show him the little curls. for my cooch.
Ooh, whoa, PG-13 people.
I gotta cross my
PG-13.
legs.
The little
But-
girls, the little girl. Oh,
No, but my guy,
No.
you're looking fresh though. You're looking fresh.
Got
You know,
that
you're
nice
looking
you're
fresh.
looking fresh too. I like how you finally fixed your perm.
Hey, yo, nice cut, G.
I just took a shower, so you guys know I look differently.
Like it's perm today.
Oh no!
Oh, show your hair. Show your hair.
Show your hair. Show your hair.
Damn. For
My
the ones
guy
who are
looking
listening,
fresh.
It's like less than an inch. It's like 2
Yeah.
centimeters long. He's
I put the same number as last time, and it.
so you cut it yourself, basically, right? You
Yeah,
cut
I cut it myself, yeah.
For everyone that's listening, a brief description about Jose. He's bald right now, guys. He's
bald.
legit bald.
I'm bald.
Like my guy looked like he came out of the prison.
If you've seen pictures of me when I was a baby, this is what he's
Ooh.
used to.
Yeah, that is what I'm
That's the
used to,
first
yeah.
thing he told
With
me.
spiky hair. With
Yeah,
spiky
with-
hair.
or with
Yeah.
spiky hair.
A lot of
spiky
gel,
hair.
a lot of that gorilla.
A
glue.
bunch of jello, little
crazy.
individual spikes.
Yeah. Like that punker stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Man, dude, like
But I did it. It's gone.
forever and
Okay.
ever.
You
But
still
I'm
look
not-
good though. You still look good.
Yeah, I'm not
Props to
tripping
you.
because, hair grows back and
Yeah, it's not the only
and
thing.
my
that
hair grows
goes
back really fast. So
that's
probably
good, though.
I'm probably gonna do this again like in 2 weeks.
What about you? When are you gonna do it?
Dude, honestly, I'm
You're
gonna be
gonna
honest,
need,
dude.
bro.
I'm tired of my hair. I am tired
Bro,
of it.
One day,
It's
I really
too long. I've never let my hair grow this long.
Bro,
dude.
I really need you to like just cut it all off. Like just cut it all off. We want to see it.
I
We want to see
can't.
it. Everybody wants
like
to see it.
like
bro.
that short.
Yeah,
Get
like
some
that
waves.
short.
I can't, dude.
Get some waves.
In order for you to get me,
I'm thinking about doing it. Cutting it
Waves?
like that? No, cutting it like that short,
just
bro.
just do it for the one
I'll
time.
be looking like Maluma out here, bro.
Just do it for the one
dude,
time.
I am going to roast
Looking
you
like Bad
so
Bunny.
hard, my guy. You are going to regret it.
Buddy.
Every time I see you, I'm just gonna go in for the
Ooh.
got that fresh cut, my G.
The firm hand around the neck.
No, but on a serious note, my hair is becoming a problem, and I will cut it. But I'm just gonna wait just a little bit. So my tolerance is still, at the
It's
right
winter,
place.
bro. Time for you to cut it.
That's a fact.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fact.
I mean, winter is coming. Winter's coming.
Oh, that makes me so happy. When I was in LA yesterday, we went inside this
was
mall,
fresh, huh?
and the first thing I saw, dude, and I think it was Macy's. The first thing I saw was a Christmas tree. I got so excited, dude. I was like, "Yo, Christmas is coming!"
This is off topic, but we got to talk about it real quick. What's your favorite part of Christmas?
My favorite part about Christmas?
Your favorite part, like your favorite part.
Damn, that's a good question.
That is a good question.
You know what? It's the vibe. It's the vibe. Like the cold itself already is a big plus for me. I love the
Yes.
cold. I hate heat.
I'm a hoodie
Like I'm
person.
sorry, I just hate the heat. Like I'm a cold person.
I don't like the heat.
Hoodie season's the best. The Christmas time, you know what? Like it's gonna sound not cheesy, but the best thing about Christmas is the fact that you get to spend time with the family. Like you get to get around with your family, crack jokes or whatever, and then the tamales, the hot chocolate, the food, like everything in general is just a vibe. You know, it's a vibe. Like that's what I appreciate about like everything after August. September, October, November, December are my favorite months. Like in general, I hate January because the beginning of the year, people are acting dumb, like stuff like that, and then just February. After February, kind of like whatever. But it's just there's nothing to expect in the summer. Like only like to go out, but other than that, like nah.
The beach, that's it, huh?
Yeah, that's it. But it's like, but I'm straight up hot cocoa, everything cold for me.
What about you? What's your favorite part?
Dude, like I can't tell you which part because it's everything.
Everything.
It's everything.
Everything.
It's the waking up and putting on that blanket and just be like, it's the coffee.
You're such a girl.
It's the
Yeah.
He was like,
He squealed a little bit. He squealed like a little girl. You guys roasted me, bro.
no, but I'm
But
with
you
on
can
that.
relate. I know everyone can relate. Like it's just everything, bro. Like you wake up, like the mornings are different, the nights are different.
yeah.
When
The
it's
night to the
foggy,
night.
when it's
That's what
foggy
I'm
in the
saying,
morning, bro.
dude. And not only that, but when you get to like see
Getting a
your
hot
family
coffee.
and like you guys are just chilling, eating food, the food, bro.
It depends
Don't
if your family
forget
knows
the
how to cook.
food. Are
long
you
as your family
Are you
knows
looking
how to
throwing
cook.
shots at your family, bro?
Well, my family knows how to cook.
Maybe. No. My family knows how to cook. You guys all know how to cook. You guys are watching this. You guys know how to cook. Like I don't have no complaints here. I just don't want to cook myself. I'd rather everybody else do it.
Can you turn on the fan? There's a lot of cap in the air.
Ooh.
Get a load of this chump over here.
There's a lot of cap in the air. I think you're throwing shots, bro.
You guys saw the cat?
I mean, we could invite the cat
we
over.
We have a black cat. So we have
No,
a
we have the
conspiracy
double
theory
here.
going on around
We have the
here, guys.
double here.
We have a conspiracy theory. I want to mention this real quick. So The other
He's
night,
opening the door for
this
the
is
demons.
a scary story. This is real. This is
So-
real. So the other night, okay, every day we see a black cat. Like there's a black cat that just passes by us. Like he's not scared of us. He just passes by. In our backyard, it's all the time. Every day. When
In
we're
the most
outside,
convenient
boom,
times.
he's there. Yeah.
Inconvenient times,
The most
actually.
weirdest times ever, right? Okay, I was telling these guys. The other day, I was in my room. I was laying down. This was two days ago, right? I was in my room. And my closet is to my right when I'm laying down. So, my closet door is closed. I'm in my room. It's dark. I'm watching Netflix. I'm watching New Girl. That's what I watch. I watch New Girl. I'm watching New Girl. And I'm on my phone. Out of nowhere, dude, the closet door, it just opens up slowly. I didn't freak out. Because I said the first thing I shouldn't do is freak out.
Yeah.
Because in my opinion, I don't know about anybody else, but I feel like when you freak out, you're feeding it, and you're also inviting whatever is in your room or whatever around you. The best thing to do is to stay calm, ignore it, and try to think of something else. And so that's what.
When I talk.
Yeah, basically ignore it, just like I ignored Bashan.
Exactly.
Just ignore it.
Yeah.
It's there. It's a bug, but just ignore it. They'll go away eventually. No, but on a serious note, yeah, it really did happen. I didn't freak out. Like I said, the best thing to do is just to leave it alone. I even started laughing. Like I started laughing, bro. I was on my phone and I was just laughing because I was like, I gotta get this, image out of my head. Like I'm not trying to scare myself. Like the first thing your mind does is try to scare yourself. Like your mind will try to scare you. But it's just so weird. Like we have a conspiracy theory. We think that the black cat has something to do with it. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. I think it's the black cat.
I think it's the black cat. Me and Bashan have talked about it a lot since we
I've only
first
seen the
it.
black cat 2 times.
Oh, we see it every night. Like,
Really?
Every
Este
night.
Santo.
Yeah.
Is he back? You see him?
The black cat's here?
No?
He's down there.
Wait,
he's just
wait.
chilling in my car?
Are you being serious right now? Are you being serious right now? Or do we gotta stop? We gotta start recording. man.
Yeah. Something bad's gonna
I'm
happen.
feeling a lot of BDE in the energy, the atmosphere, bro. Imagine. No, but I mean, it could be the black cat. That could be a curse or a demon, or even
It's a Hellcat. He's trying to make it into a Hellcat, bro. He's like, I'm here.
I get it.
A shout out to our live audience member, our cousins here today. Just give him a shout out.
Supporting us.
Supporting us. Yeah. This is our third week we have a live audience member, and it's feels good. I like having a live audience member. I like to see their reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who asked you, but all right, let's continue. I'm sorry,
You're so
bro.
mean.
I had to get
I'm
your
over
bag,
here,
bro.
I'm trying to
For
turn
calling
a new
me-
leaf.
For calling
I'm
me a
trying to turn a
girl.
new
For
leaf.
calling me a girl and wheezing
All right, fine.
and all that.
Fine.
right.
I'll let it slide.
All right, bro. Let's get into the topic today. So today's topic is gonna be quite serious in a way.
It's gonna hurt a lot of people.
There is a backstory to why I chose this topic, because this is coming from someone who has been there, who's been the type of person to not practice this type of virtue. I could probably say it, and that is taking accountability. Now, the reason why I brought up this topic, or I want to talk about this topic, is because for the past 2 weeks, I've noticed that there are people who I know, close and not close, who...
In this house? Ooh, we're about to get into it. Okay.
Hold up. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna like sugarcoat things, but no, it's not just in the house. I do see it in the house, but it's not just in the house. It's also friends from Florida. It's also family that I've seen it in, and this is something that I know for a fact that anyone who listens to this podcast or who watches this podcast has the exact same problem, who knows a person who has this problem, or even then, if you are someone who, probably not, because people who don't practice this virtue are really, it's hard for them to recognize this, but taking accountability is very, 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 very important.
Okay, so
very important.
Define what taking accountability means for the viewers and the listeners.
Okay, so taking accountability, guys, refers to an obligation or a willingness to accept responsibility for one's actions. Okay, we all commit errors. Let's get that straight. We're not perfect. Okay, we're all human beings. We
I don't know
commit
about that.
errors.
I'm perfect.
Okay. Oh, please get out of here, bro.
Perfection at its finest. No, just kidding.
Get out of here. But it's hard for people to admit that they're wrong. It's hard for people to admit when they're at fault. It's hard for people to apologize for them hurting other people or for causing a problem that in the first place shouldn't be caused. When individuals are accountable, they understand and accept the consequences of their actions for the areas in which they assume responsibility. This is something, dude. Trust me, I could relate to this because I don't know if I had that talk with you. I think I had that talk with you guys where I was the type of guy, and I'm talking about 5 years ago, I was the type of guy that couldn't take accountability, who would start any freaking argument, whether it was with my parents, my brothers, or friends. I was the type of guy that when I was wrong, I wouldn't admit it. I would always try to defend myself. I would try to make myself a victim. I would always try to make myself the type of person that was always right, no matter what situation it was. Even if they were throwing facts and proof and evidence at me, I would always try to ricochet off those and always try to blame others instead of myself.
Like taking responsibility for your actions.
Exactly. And the reason that this is such a problem is because, thank God, I've come out of that bubble. I've come out of that hole. But I see people that even till today that I know that still don't know what taking accountability means.
Yeah.
And haven't learned how important that virtue is. And not only that, but also don't recognize the pain that you can cause not only in your inner circle, but in your family. Because I look back at when I used to be that person and I just saw the damage that I made or I created to my parents, to my brothers, to my family. And I see people right now that they're not even 15. They're 20, they're 22, 23, 24, 25. They're even 30. And they still don't know how to accept when they're wrong. You know?
Like they don't.
And I want to know, because for you to be at that age and to not know how to take accountability for your actions, why, like, how do you get to that certain point? Because this is a problem that can also go on for a really long time, you know?
So you're trying to figure out basically why people can't just take accountability? Because, I mean, we can go deep into this. I mean, I don't...
Yeah,
I know a couple people who can't take accountability. I'm not going to say a name, but it's pretty obvious if they're hearing this. But there's one person I do know. And...
Is he looking at me?
No.
Okay. Is he looking at me? I'm like, this bastard.
No.
I mean, I could say names, but like I said, I'm not here right now to do that. But I think it's important to take responsibility and take accountability for your actions. I grew up in a household that I feel like we weren't taught. I don't want to say the wrong thing, but it wasn't a main focus. Like, take responsibility for your actions. I felt like that was something I just learned along the way. As I was growing older, I knew that it was the right thing to do. And so, like, for example, when there's times where maybe, like, okay, for example, I took accountability when it came down to the fact we had someone who was going to come over to the house to inspect the house, because the house was just bought. I completely forgot. The guy who told me, hey, he's going to show up Friday. It was Wednesday. And I was like, okay, cool. The house needed to be clean. Make sure that it was spotless because of the inspector coming. I completely let it slide. But I took responsibility and I took accountability. And I said, this is my fault because it was literally Friday. And I forgot he was coming. And I forgot to tell everybody else in the house. And I told you guys, this is my fault. I'll spot clean the whole house. I'll take care of everything. And I did. And that's a prime example of taking accountability for your actions and knowing when you're in the wrong and might as well try to fix it. You got to fix it. And that's what I did. So I'm just saying, basically I'm saying I'm not one of those people. So
There it is.
Were you, I mean,
There it is.
I mean, were you one of those people? Like, was there ever a time in your life that you didn't take accountability?
no, yeah.
And was it bad? Because I'm going to tell you, dude, like, when I refer myself to 5 years ago, bro, I was really bad. And I describe this every time I tell this story to you guys, like, or to anyone, that if I had my middle school self in front of me, dude, I would want to, like, slap him hard because of just the way that he was, the way he treated others, and just the fact that he was so whiny, bro. Whiny. Like, instead of, like, owning up, nah, dude, like, screw this and blah, 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 blah. And, like, I'll just make any stupid excuse, you know, for me to look good, you know? So that's what I'm saying. Like, how bad was yours? Because mine was really bad, bro.
I mean, I wouldn't say it was bad. It was just like, because I was a bad kid. Not like a bad as in like I was doing drugs and like gang banging and stuff. I was bad as in terms of I didn't always listen to my mom. I talked back. You know, I wasn't the greatest kid ever. But I was a kid who, if I did something, it was pretty obvious who did it. And I didn't try to fight it. It was more just like, okay, I did it. I got caught. But I didn't say anything because I already knew they knew, or stuff like that, right? So I don't know, dude. It's hard to say. Like, but I was never someone who would try to point fingers. It was more like I would try to get out of the situation instead of pointing fingers. So I don't know, dude. It's hard to tell. It was hard to say. It's hard to say.
Why do you think it triggers people, or why do you think it hurts them to admit that they're wrong?
People's egos. People's egos can be bigger, and they just hate when people let them know that they're wrong. Because, be honest, do you like being told that you're wrong?
Yeah.
Obviously, you're gonna hate it.
I love it.
But if you're someone who can take it, you're gonna admit to it, right? But if your ego is bigger than you are, then no. Like, that's why it's hard for people to admit when they're wrong, because their ego gets in their way, you know. And it's just in general, dude, like human nature, we're just people who think that we're always in the right, you know. Like, we're just thinking that we're doing the right thing all the time. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I feel like it's hard for people to take responsibility, because in nature is just naturally we just want to be in the right. I don't want people coming up to me and telling me that I'm in the wrong, because it makes me feel like crap. Mm-hmm. But you gotta be mature enough to be able to take the responsibility. There's people who never mature enough.
But why does it make you feel like crap instead of being like, oh, I should do that because that's gonna make me better instead?
And that's what I'm saying. It should be like that, right?
Yeah.
But I can tell you, I can tell you that a lot of people don't feel that way.
Yeah.
And it's the opposite. But we can go deep into, like,
because I used to be like that. Yeah,
it's a psychology thing. It's a psychology thing. And I'm not gonna try to speak like I'm smart and I know, because I don't know. Yeah. But like I'm saying, like, if people were like you, then we wouldn't have a problem. Where you're like, you always tell me when I'm wrong, you know, which is good. People don't, like I said, their dignity, their ego, don't let them say that. They're rather just like, hey, I'm in the right. I'm not in the wrong. I know I'm not. And even if they're in the wrong, dude, they still go to the distance to fight and argue with you and let you know I'm still not in the wrong. And that's what I'm saying. It's a psychology thing. It's maybe the way they grew up. It's the way, you know, like I said, everything leads to your parents and how they teach you. And if they don't ever teach you, hey, take responsibility, own up to your actions, or take accountability for what you do, then if you never get that as you're growing up, then you're always going to think you're in the right. And then when someone points you out that you're wrong, it's like, boom, your world is like, no. Like, what the heck? Like, I've never been told I'm wrong. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's where it could also come in. I don't know. Like,
I mean, talking from experience, then again, I'm talking to the bastard of 5 years ago. When I would get blamed for something, for not doing laundry, for not completing my responsibilities, for committing a fault that wasn't necessary, or something that was made out of malicious intent, I would always hate to get blamed for. Always hate, even if it wasn't my fault. I would always hate when my mom, my dad, or anyone would come to me and say, "This is what happened, and it's because of you," and this and that. I always hated that. Even if I was the one at fault, I just hated me getting blamed for everything. Because, as you know, I have 3 siblings. Well, 4, but I'm counting as my brothers. When my mom would always come to me and say, take out the trash, and for some reason I forget to take out the trash, I would always get a lecture and a reaction out of my mom. But I would always hate being blamed for something, knowing that knowing that there's other people in the house that can do it. And I would always use the excuse as in, like, why do I got to do it when my brothers are there too? Because I would always feel, or I would be the type of person that would say, I always take out the trash. I always do this. I always clean. I always do that. Like, there are 3-4 dudes in the house. Why am I the only one that's getting, targeted? Why am I the only one that's doing it, Even if I was the one at fault, And I think you could relate because that sometimes also happens here in the house,
Oh yeah, definitely.
That happens here. Now, I've seen it ever since I got here.
Yeah.
There's people in the house that, and I get it, bro. Like, sometimes we forget. Sometimes, we don't do things for whatever reason. But that little cycle or that pattern of blaming others or using excuses to justify yourself, like, that's something that also is an effect of someone who does not take accountability,
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm not the perfect person. I'm not the perfect 20-year-old. There's times where, yes, maybe I am in denial, but I try my best every day to make sure that if I'm the one that caused something that was wrong, I will admit to it, And you guys have seen, I know you guys are witnesses. Like, when I'm wrong, I'll tell you guys I am wrong, even though 90% of the time we're all laughing and making jokes. But when things get down and serious, I will admit, bro, like, yes, I was wrong. My bad, But like I said, there's people till this day that it's very hard for them to convert, or it's hard for them to practice taking accountability, And that's why it's such a problem in today's society, because if you're like a grown man, and you're still whining and you're still blaming others for stuff that you're doing, like, that's honestly, that's something that triggers me. It's something that pisses me off when I hear a friend, a family member, or someone who I know for a fact that they're the ones that are causing the problems, but they're not owning up to them. Like, it just causes pain, And it's just like, ugh, like, why, And we've helped people. I've helped people. I've spoken to multiple people. Like, I've had conversations with them, helping them, because I was like, dude, I was there, But, like, you got to own up. You got to, like, there was one phrase that my dad always told me, and his phrase was, if there's a problem, find a solution for it. And it took some time for me to realize what that meant, because when there's a problem, like I said, the best or the easiest thing for people to do is point fingers and blame others.
I mean, I get that, because, the number one thing for me is when you don't own up to something, it's gonna affect your relationship for sure in the circle that you're in.
Yeah.
And this is a prime example. Where everybody that lives in the house, you're my cousin. Bashan is my friend, and then I have Isaiah, who's my brother. Now, when it comes down to taking accountability, let's say, for example, taking out the trash or whatever, and let's say I don't throw it out, and I wait for somebody else to do it, and let's say Bashan does it, and then I'm like, okay, Bashan did it, I noticed that. And then if I tell his dad, like, hey, take out the trash, and then he does it, and it's like, bro, like, and then I tell him, like, again, like, bro, take out the trash, and he won't do it, I'm gonna put him on blast, but it's fine, but, and it's like, bro, if you don't, and he always, like, I'm sorry, but, like, it's because he always makes up excuses in a way, like, you guys seen it before, right? Like, he makes up excuses, and it's like, dude, just own up to it. And that's it, like, it's like, there's no reason for you to, like, try to make excuses for it. And then it causes more problems because it causes more issues. Like, if he would just be like, hey, bro, like, if you'd come up to me and be like, hey, bro, I did forget to take out trash, I'll take it out. Don't worry about it. That's it. But no, it's like, like, giving me attitude and stuff like that. It's like, that's not, there's no need to go there. If you could just do it and take accountability for it, like, that you forgot, okay, that's great. Like, at least you're gonna do it though. But if you forget and you never do it again, it's like, like, that's the problem too. I don't know. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know.
Honestly, I don't think no one in this room has an answer to that question of why, because that's something, dude, that even to this day I'm still I want to find someone who is a professional area, but I just want to talk about it to us because, trust me, I know for a fact that there's a lot of people who watch the show, who listen to the show, that also know that this problem exists within their inner circle, within their family.
Or within themselves.
And not only that, dude, even in relationships, even when it has to do with boyfriend and girlfriend, sometimes the guy doesn't take accountability for the faults that happen in their relationship, or vice versa for the girl, you know? But
I wouldn't know. I'm single.
you can't relate. I can't relate. He
Can't
could
relate.
relate. We can't relate. But the point is, look, it's the way that your mindset is, because my mindset 5 years ago isn't the mindset that I have today, you know?
No, nobody is it.
And
Nobody.
I know, but I'm gonna tell you the difference between what I used to think 5 years ago from what I think now. And I'm gonna put an example in the house. Okay? When it has to do with us taking the trash out, okay, if it's Bashan, if it's Isaiah, if it's your turn or his turn, if I see that nobody is taking the trash out, I'm not gonna go inside the house and give you crap or give him crap. Whose ever turn it is. If it's his turn, I'm not gonna give Jose crap for it. I'm gonna go and do it myself, because at the end of the day, a solution needs to be made.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
if I could take a minute of my time, of energy to go take out the trash, even if it's not my turn, I'm gonna freaking do it. Because at the end of the day, you know, a problem exists. You know, we gotta take out the trash. If I need to be the one to step up, I'm gonna be the one to step up. But I'm not gonna go inside the house, cause a whole argument, cause a whole problem, giving him crap for it. But yes, I will maybe go in and be like, hey bro, it was your turn. I took it out for you. But next time when it's my turn, maybe take it out for me. Problem solved. Let's move on.
I kind of want to bring this up. I kind of want to bring up something. And you guys, I don't know if I'm in the wrong, but let me know. Like the other day, when you guys remember I cleaned the whole house Tuesday, right? Tuesday night, you guys came home, I cleaned it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The day, what was it, Friday?
Yeah.
When I said just clean up and whatever, right? You heard Isaiah started arguing with me, right? About not
because
cleaning
you
up
needed
and
to work
everything,
out or
right?
something like that?
Yeah. What did you think about the situation? The situation was, so basically Tuesday night I cleaned the whole house by myself. Whatever, I'm cool with it, right? Friday comes along and the house needed to be cleaned again, but nobody was doing it at the time. But then I told Isaiah to do it, and he started complaining, saying that I didn't clean anything. Now,
Okay, let me say one thing first. Just because you clean the dishes once or twice does not mean you clean the whole house. It does not. It is not. Yes, you cleaned, but just because you did it once or twice, it does not mean you cleaned the whole entire house, and it does not mean you clean.
If you want my opinion on it, Isaiah knows this, so whatever I'm gonna say, he knows I'm not gonna BS with him. But there was a lack of communication between everyone in the house, because you guys did say that you guys were gonna clean the house. And get it, from his standpoint is different from mine perspective, because I told him, look, if he was talking to me or if he was telling me, he can't use that excuse of, oh, I cleaned the house with me, because I'm not gonna lie, there's been times where I have cleaned the house by myself too, but I've never mentioned it to you. I've never mentioned it to you guys, and I've never expected you guys to be like, oh, he cleaned the house. No, never. But Isaiah is at fault too. And he brought out the excuse that I didn't get enough sleep because Bashan was playing music in the morning. You know, I was like, oh, he was blasting music in the morning. I couldn't go to sleep. And so I was like, okay, he's mad because he didn't get his sleep, and that's understandable. Now, here's one thing. Like, he was more at fault, and I'll tell you why. Because even though I did agree with him, because you guys did say you guys were going to clean the house, and honestly, it wasn't that clean. It wasn't. With that, I agreed. But for him to confront you about it was not the smartest move ever. Because like I said, bro, okay, he didn't do it, but if there's a problem, let's fix it. He did the opposite. He wanted to confront the problem, whine about it, argue about it, because at the end of the day, what's arguing going to do? You know? And I told him that. And the thing is that there is a lack of communication between everyone in the house. Like, you guys should have told us that, oh, okay, this needs to be done. This needs to be done. Like, this needs to be done. Because I got home from work. I'm tired as hell. I wanted to take a nap. Not only that, I was hungry too, you know. But knowing that this needed to be done, I was like, you know what? We got to get this done. That's why I kept quiet the whole time you guys were arguing. I didn't interfere. I didn't choose sides, because I told Isaiah, both of them are at fault. But Isaiah was the one that messed up the most, because instead of whining about it, arguing about it, just do it. You know, just do it. You know?
Because, okay, in my perspective, Like, yeah, I agree. There was a lack of communication, and yeah, obviously I didn't do a lot that day, but the way I see it, and like I said, if I'm wrong, let me know. The way I see it is, it's like a favor for a favor. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, dude, the one who dirties the house the most, in a way, is Isaiah. In a way, only because, like I said, he leaves a lot of his dishes, he eats a lot of his dishes, and puts them in there, and then never washes them, right? Or whatever. And then when it comes down to cleaning, I clean the whole house. I cleaned his mess. But it's like, if I do that, like, I shouldn't have him come to me and complain just because he has to clean once, And that's where I was triggered, because it's like, bro, like, I didn't come at you Tuesday because nobody cleaned. I didn't come at any of you guys. I didn't come in and tell you guys, like, guys didn't clean, whatever. Oh, sorry, I cussed, but I didn't clean. You guys didn't clean, right? But like I said, dude, I'm okay with cleaning. Like, I'm okay with it. Obviously, yeah, it does irritate me a little bit, because it's like, bro, like, I shouldn't have to do this. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's like a favor for a favor. We've all done favors for each other and everything.
Well, what irritates me is that, like, I always help you clean, and you can vouch for me. I always help you clean every single time. And what bothers me is when someone else makes it an excuse to not clean. Like, oh, I gotta lift weights to not clean. It's like how would you say all the time, you can't do that later, or you can't do that, and then yeah, it's just that little things. It's like, bro, like, what?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to say names, but we already know who it is. But I'm saying person is a person.
Well, it's not just him. Sometimes it's like, sometimes it'll be Bashan. Bashan will fucking sleep the whole morning. Like that one day when me and I remember getting pissed off, and I was like, Bashan, you gonna help us? Remember when he was sleeping on the bed?
Yeah.
I was like, bro.
Yeah.
Look, like I said, I'm not choosing your side, and I'm not choosing Isaiah's. But in Isaiah's defense, it does suck when you didn't get your sleep, and like, I've been there. If I don't get my beauty sleep, I know how I get. I don't feel like doing nothing. I just want to go in bed, because knowing that I have a few hours left to go to work, like, I want my beauty sleep, But the thing is that we go back to the same thing. Like, okay, dude, like, there is a problem in the house. The problem is, clean the house. It needs to be done. Instead of wasting time and energy whining about it, arguing about it, confronting about it, just freaking do it. Just freaking do it. That's why I did it, because honestly, bro, I didn't want to clean. And I'll tell you why. Because it was going to get clean for a purpose or for a reason that had nothing to do with me. I wasn't going to even enjoy it, And not only that, I had to go to work next day. So I was like, I'm not going to clean, or I'm not going to, participate in something that I'm not going to get a benefit from.
Yeah.
But I still did it, because at the end of the day, you need help, and there was a problem, and like, we need to fix it. We got to hustle. That's why I didn't,
By the way, these are problems that happen for people who want to move in with their friends or family. Just know these issues are going to arise.
Yeah.
Like, talking from experience, like, you guys, we don't always live a happy life all the time. Like, we're not always getting along 24/7. There's times where, like, I'll get pissed at Ivan a little bit, or I'll get pissed at Jose a little bit, or Bashan. We all get pissed at each other a little bit for little dumb things in here and there. And that's what I'm saying. Like, for people who are listening, just know that just because he's your homie, or just because he's your brother or your sister or whatever, if you guys live together, there's going to be problems. Trust me. So if you guys just think about things thoroughly, because I know a lot of people just do it and then don't think about it. It's like, there's going to be problems. Like, as long as you're okay with the problems happening, then go for it,
Yeah.
So these are just problems that we're talking about that happen in the house. Like, a lot of times it's mostly just dealing about cleaning and, like, issues about who's going to do what, But yeah.
But that is a good example of what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's a good
like I
example.
said, like, at the end of the day, bro, take accountability. Yes, maybe you weren't the one that got the house dirty, but at the end of the day, you gotta help out. You gotta be there. Because
but yeah, it also lies on the person. Whoever dirtied the mess, clean it up. Like, just do it. There's no point of making excuses of why you can't or why you did it. If you did it, do it. The mess or whatever you did shouldn't stay there for more than a day or 2 days. And it's like, especially when you got your days off and you're doing nothing, and literally you're doing nothing all day. And it's like, why can't you do and clean up your mess after that? Own up to it, do it.
My thing is, why can't anybody clean their mess after they make the mess? We always talk about it, like, wash your dish right after, or put away your stuff right after, or.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, everything
never
plays
be
into factor of, like, just own up to what you guys do and just do it. We're all adults. Especially if you're moving out on your own, it's because you're claiming to be an adult already. If you live with your parents and everything, that's fine. But after 18, even at a younger age, it's like, don't give your parents a hard time. Like, own up to it. Do the things that they ask of you to do. If you want to do whatever you want to do, then move out. But even when you move out, dude, like, you're going to have rules. You're going to have things that you're going to have to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, just in general, just grow up. Be an adult. You know, like, there's no point of... You know?
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. Well said. And I have nothing to add to that because at the end of the day, bro, that's what you got to do. You got to grow up. You got to eventually, like I said, I mentioned this in the beginning of the podcast. We're not perfect. We all commit mistakes. Sometimes we forget things. Sometimes we don't do, like when we do things, we don't do them right. Mm-hmm. But the whole point of that is to be able to learn.
Mm-hmm. And take the accountability to, like,
learn, adapt, grow, and keep going forward. Mm-hmm. Okay?
Face everything and rise.
Exactly. That's a fact. That's a fact. Face everything and rise. You know, when there's a problem, face it. Do not run from it, but rise from it. Maybe. But I'm happy that in the house, even though we do have our differences, we do have our arguments, but I like what I've seen in the 3 months that I've been here is that I like how we work things out. And at the end of the day, no one holds a grudge. I hope no one holds a grudge.
Yeah, because honestly, dude, be honest. Like, I'll be honest. We've had a lot of, like, arguments or problems in the house, but at the end of the day, we are all cool with each other still. Like, I don't have an issue with anybody.
We still go upstairs and play COD after.
Because if it was the case, dude, if it was the case of, like, us holding grudges and being mad at each other all the time, we would have stopped living with each other, like, months ago. Mm-hmm. Like, I would have been like, I'm done. That's it. But like I said, being an adult is also about, like, learning to let things go and not holding things against that other person, and knowing that everybody lives differently. You can't expect someone to
be like
live
you.
like you.
Yes.
And like I said, everybody here has their cliches and whatever it's called, and it's like, it might irritate me, but it's not like you can't confront them about everything they do. You can't, you know, like. And that's where the problems are gonna come, because it's like, bro, it's like it's gonna sound like I'm always complaining about everything you guys do, and it's like you guys are not gonna like me around anymore, or that person around, because it's like they're always complaining. It's like, but remember, everybody grows up in a different house. Mm-hmm. We all grow up doing different things, you know. Like for my example, dude, this is one that's funny. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like buying paper plates, paper spoons, anything. I don't like it. I'm a person who's just use your dishwasher, right? But then I have people in the house that are like, let's buy paper plates. And I'm like, that's such a waste. Like, in my opinion, it's a waste. But like I said, I'm not going to force it. Like, you guys, whoever wants to buy it, you guys can buy it for yourself. You know, that's cool with me. But it's like, in my opinion, I won't waste money on buying paper plates and, like, paper napkins and stuff like that. Like, I don't, you know, like, just wash your dish, you know, like, just do it, you know? Like,
all right, but if you're saying that, it's because you're going something with this. You're not just saying out of the blue.
No, I'm saying that's an example of things that I don't like, but that person might like doing it. You get me?
Okay.
Like, it's just an example.
I thought he was calling out someone for a minute. Like,
No. I'm not
juicy
calling out anybody. No, that's just something that I just thought of at the moment. That's just something I'm saying.
Okay.
Or like little things like me, dude. I don't know, like. There's other ones that can come up right now. Like, I'll think of them as a
yeah. No. But yeah, I agree. Everyone feels like that too. You know, there's stuff that we do that Bajan doesn't like. There's stuff that I do that probably Jose doesn't like.
I know Jose. He gets mad at me because I'm so used to, like, playing my stuff real loud, and he sits in my room. And he told me, like,
I know. He came to me, bro. He was like, bro, how do you sleep with him playing at that level of music? I'm like, dude, honestly, I'm so tired at the end of the day, and I just knock out, dude. Yeah. Like, I don't really care what's going on.
But like I said, the only reason why I do it is not because I'm trying to get on his nerves. It's just, like I said, I'm so used to being on my own.
Yeah, we talked about it.
I forget that he's there, and it's like, and then I look, I'm like, oh crap, and then I'll put it down.
No. Yeah, because now you put your volume down, and I notice it, because like it'll be loud at first, and he goes, shh, and I'm like, oh, okay.
You inconsiderate peasant. You forget that he exists?
Inconsiderate? I don't even forget that he exists. I forget he's in my room. Bro, I'm surprised.
There be times, like the other night, I walked in, he woke up out of nowhere, he was like, bro, I didn't even know you were in here.
Yeah,
that's
dude, I literally did not hear him walk in. I had literally just closed my eyes for like a few seconds, and I wake up and I see him sitting there. I'm like, yo, like he's sitting on my couch inside my room, and I'm like, yo, and I'm like, dude, I did not hear you walk in or anything, and I'm like, I completely forgot here. But you know what, dude? Like, it's funny because this guy, he knocks on my door. He's like, hey. He knocks on his door and then he waits a couple seconds and then he opens it. I like that about you, honestly, dude, because my brother, bro, Isaiah just walks in. Like, Isaiah just walks in, bro. Like, if my door's not locked, he'll just walk in. And I'm like, bro, what if my meat's out? Bro?
Whoa!
What if it's out?
No, that's the
you
reason
don't
why
know.
it knocks,
Yeah,
bro. Because I know.
That's what I'm saying. Look. And that's what I'm saying. He does it, which I like about it, because, like, a lot of times, dude, like, when you've knocked, dude, like, I'm being honest, I've never had it out. Like, I've never had my stuff out.
Bro.
But I just respect that he does it, because you never know. Like, I could at any moment be doing it, and then all of a sudden you open the door, and I'm like...
And then he's never going to want to do it ever again.
Exactly. Like, I'm going to be traumatized. No, I'm not going to be traumatized, but it's like... bro, like, you know, honestly, I'm going to be honest. I won't be embarrassed to admit if I was doing stuff. I won't be embarrassed.
Me too.
To
I
admit.
wouldn't too.
I'll be straight up.
That's why I tell you
like,
straight. I'll be like, bro, I'm going to be downstairs. If you want to do what you got to do, then I'm going to be down
he
here.
always tells me that. He's like, you want me to go downstairs? Like, I'll give you some privacy. And I'm like, bro, for what? Like, he's
Join
like,
me. Imagine.
Join me.
Yeah, just come on. We can
Do
have
it for
the
me.
same-
Just do it for me.
Come in. I'm about to finish anyway.
But that's what I'm saying. That's something that I like. That's what I'm saying. There's a pet peeve is like Isaiah doesn't do it, but like I said, bro, like
I'm sorry,
he's my
dude.
brother.
Honestly, dude, I sometimes do it.
No,
I'm not
Ivan
gonna
does it
lie.
too.
I
Bashan does it too. Sometimes.
Yeah, I
Like,
walk
he'll
in
just
there,
in.
you know, I'm like, what's up?
No, you knock, but I'm saying like you knock, but sometimes you just open it right away after you knock. Like there's been times where not all the time. Like you'll knock and then you open it. And I'm like, okay, like.
I'm just like, Jesse, are you busy?
And dude, it's funny because like I said, dude, I'm so used to having my own room.
Uh-huh.
And then, dude, I'll sometimes sleep in my underwear and stuff, right? But I mean, be honest, bro. We all waking up with some morning wood, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
So
We're
I'm
not gonna
saying,
get
I
into
do
that,
every
bro.
day.
I'm just saying, like, it's just funny to tell the story because, like, I'm saying, I don't know if he's telling me the truth, but I'm like, bro, like, I feel like one day you're gonna wake up and it's just gonna be bam right there. You're gonna see it.
Dog, I'm the same way every morning. I'm the same
Yeah?
bro, I have the same exact worries as you. I'm like, what if I'm waking up in the morning and I'm laying on my stomach or my back and boom, just sees a fucking monster.
As soon as I wake up and I turn, I'm like, it's such a beautiful morning. I'm stretching. I'm like,
he sees a palm tree and shit.
I'm like, someone's happy today.
Someone's excited. Someone's having a good dream.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's
Where did a mountain get in my room? Imagine.
oh my God, shadow in here with.
Everest get here. We're not going to Everest.
Close the curtains, bro. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I respect that he does. At least people do that, you know. But most of the time, no. Like, you won't catch me in the act because I'm not. You know, like I try to, you know.
No, yeah, you tell me every time. Even after I knock, he's like, bro, you don't gotta knock. Like, you don't have to. And I'm like, well, never know, cause y'all used to do that.
But keep doing it. Keep that same energy though, because they never know. One day I'm
Yeah.
but because there is times, bro. Like I do try to hear for the stairs. Like I do try to hear for the stairs. I'm like, am I in the clear?
Yeah,
Am
no,
I
yeah,
in the
no, I
clear?
understand.
And,
I
like
understand.
as long as I hear the TV on and you guys are talking, I'm like, okay, I might have like a minute, and then I can't fully enjoy it because I'm like. I'm trying to hear for you guys walking. As soon as I hear a little footstep, I'm like,
I gotta
put everything away.
You gotta lock every door. You gotta lock every window, every door.
No, dude, when he has like a minute, when he's like, oh, I have 1 minute, he's like, you want to see some real speed?
I go ham.
I'll show you some speed.
Oh my
That's the
gosh,
fastest
dude, that's
minute ever.
crazy.
You know, it's real quick.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna be honest. How did this lead to this? Like, what were we talking about that led to this?
Oh, pet peeves.
We're talking about throwing away the trash, and now we're talking about this.
I know. Like,
We're
what
definitely
did
taking on the trash now.
Take out your load.
Damn, that's crazy. But
I like how we changed topics. But
no, yeah, no, it's crazy. Like, but now I remember back to what we were saying. Like I said, there's certain things that we do around the house that we probably don't like about each other. But that's the cool thing is that, you know, we have tolerance with each other. And, like, we know that we have to respect each other at the end of the day. Because, like, yes, bro, like, we're not all perfect. You know, we all have our little differences.
And then like, I don't want bad blood with anybody. Like that's my number one thing, dude. Is I hate having people who don't like me and I don't resolve it. Like I don't resolve it. Like it sounds annoying, but at the same time, it's like I just knowing that there's somebody out there that hates me that I used to be cool with. I just hate it because I'm like, dude, like there was no reason for us to not to get to that point. You know, like it's something that could easily be resolved. And a lot of times I do resolve it, and that's why I'm saying, like, I don't know if someone out there hates me, and if you do, I'm sorry for what I did. I don't know what I did, but like I said, I usually try to resolve it at the end. I hate leaving things unattended, you know, like whatever it is, unspoken words, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel the same way about that whole night. Remember where we were? It was when your parents came. When Bashan's parents came to the house.
Yeah.
That after they left, we had that whole discussion. Honestly, I felt like that whole argument or discussion, whatever you could call it, should have never happened or should have never got to that certain point. Because after that, there was stuff that was unclear in the air, and I spoke to Jose because it was only about me and Jose. Like me and Jose kind of got heated that night. I'm not gonna lie. But I told Jose this, that like, bro, listen, I don't want there to be like some stuff that's not clear, and I'm just gonna clear up the air. Like, I have nothing against you. I have nothing but love for you, bro. I'm not gonna hold a grudge because at the end of the day, if me and you have a problem, what I want is to fix it. I want us to move on. I want us to grow and like, you know, have fun. Like, because I'm not gonna like be, you know, petty or, you know, be ratchet and like hold a grudge against you and like I don't like him because
ratchet.
Yeah, it's because usually ratchet people, bro, like they go towards that path of like.
Yeah,
Really?
And that was one of the best things that he did too, cause like, you know, he came up to me, cause that whole day I was like, how am I gonna go up to this guy? How am I gonna say sorry? Cause I am the one who said some mean things. I'm the one who said some hurtful things, and I should have apologized. And I was going to apologize, but I just didn't know how to. And the fact that he came up to me and told me like, hey Jose, what you did, like he did some man shit, you know what I'm saying? Like we squashed it, we spoke about it, we talked about it.
Yeah.
And it was a good feeling. It was a weight off of my shoulders.
It was because I was editing, dude, and like you were there in the living room. I got up, I was like, I have to do what I got to do, because honestly, it was bothering me. I was like, you know what? Like I can't sit here and edit. Well, there's something that's bothering me, you know? So instead of me, oh, no, I'm going to wait till he comes in and apologize to me. Like, no, like I'm going to go up and I'm going to fix this once and for all, you know?
And then there's a lot of tension in the house. You can feel it.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. And it sucks because you're like, let's say you're chilling in the living room and then you see that person coming down the stairs and you're like, oh, like you're kind of just like sitting there like,
yeah.
And you guys don't give each other the look, and you just walk right by them, and they're just not talking. And that's what I'm saying. That's the worst thing, like the worst feeling. Knowing you can't be comfortable in the own house because like you have beef with that person, literally right across the room. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, literally in the living room. Yeah, and in Bashan's room, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's good that you guys we're all in the same boat, you know. Like,
yeah, exactly.
You should say that. Like, always talk things out.
Yeah, always.
If there is one advice I could give you guys, and these guys will also agree with me, to everyone who's living with your friends, cousins, whoever, if there's something that we can tell you guys, is that work things out, talk it out. At the end of the day, dab it out, and just keep moving on.
Yeah, not even with your friends or
Just
whatever. Like
just
in
general,
your family too,
yeah,
'cause
exactly.
If you're living with your family and you just had an argument with your mom, I'm gonna be honest with you. Growing up, like I realized how much I was in the wrong as a teenager.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I want to say 5-10 years ago, I was in the wrong a lot. And now that I'm older, I see how much I could have respected my mom a lot more. And I'm not saying my mom was perfect. I mean, she had her flaws, but a lot of it, I caused it myself. And to this day, I wish, same thing like he said, I wish I can go back and slap the younger me and be like, you're in the wrong. You're in the wrong, you know?
The one in the dress.
And I'm just glad that I have the amount of respect that I have for my mom now, because it made me realize, like, okay, I wish I didn't treat you like that as a kid. Especially as you get older, dude. Honestly, like, in my opinion, as I get older, I'm starting to love my parents more. Like, I'm trying to get closer to them, and like, you know, I don't want to distance myself from my family. You know, I hate that. And family to me is very important now. At this age, I'm like, I always like to have my family around. That's why you guys are here. You know, like I'm like saying, yeah, like I don't. You know, as I'm saying, like if I was younger, I wish I could go back and just have the mentality that I have now, and wish and I'm telling you, like in general, I just want to say to the people who are listening who are young, trust me, you are not in the right. You're not in the right. Not all the time.
Even if you're in the right, you're not in the right with your mother. Mm-hmm. Even if you're in the right, you're not in the right.
Yeah, because like you said, your parents. A lot of times, your parents are also can be someone who doesn't own up to what they did, and it's like like. You might be in the right, but to your parents, they won't admit it to their kids, because to parents, they don't want to be in the wrong with their kids. You know, like the parents have to make themselves look like I'm in the right.
Superior,
just listen to me, you know. And as soon as they admit that they're in the wrong, it could turn wrong, because the kids can be like always, you're in the wrong, you're in the wrong. Yeah. Remember, you're in the wrong, and it's like. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's hard for parents to also admit that they're wrong to their kids, because, like I said, they're your parents, and they're your role models, basically. Like you know, and so like for them to be in the wrong is gonna be hard for them to admit it, and that's what I'm saying. But I was in the wrong a lot as a kid. You know?
But the thing is, if I'm a parent, I'm gonna tell my child when I'm in the wrong, because I want them to learn from me. You know what I'm saying? I want them to learn that from me. Like I want them to do this, I want them to do the same exact thing when it happens to them. And then when they're wrong with me, I want them to be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Dad. I was wrong, and I could have done something better."
Yeah.
Cause I'm
I think you're ready to be a dad, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm already working on it. And I'm just kidding. You heard it here first.
It's a joke. It's a prank. It's a prank. I don't want kids.
He's like, God, please, please,
No.
I'm just kidding.
No.
No,
Man,
dude.
but no, honestly, like it's very important to know. Honestly, dude, it's man, there was something I was gonna say earlier. I forgot, but oh my god, I was literally gonna say, but like I didn't want to interrupt you, but you named a toxic trait. And I wanted to bring that up.
Of mine?
No, that you no, not of you. You mentioned it, but I was gonna say like, yo, that's a toxic trait. But I kind of forgot what it was. But the point is that not taking accountability is so toxic. And if you bring that type of environment, that type of negativity in your household, trust me, there's always gonna be problems. There's always gonna be arguments. There's always gonna be a little sauce in between your brother, between your sister, between your mother, between your father, between anyone. So it's always good to always grow up and and just keep going.
I don't want to grow up. In reality, I really don't, but.
Honestly, dude, I think you should audition for the America's Got Talent.
For real?
You have a voice, my guy.
Start singing it up. Give me a song. I'll sing it right now.
You should sing the Halo song right now, bro.
I don't even know how it goes, bro. I don't know.
I was
how it
like,
goes.
wait. First of all,
I don't play Halo.
that's not even the tone of it. But to conclude this topic of today, guys, I want to break down what we've talked about so far by.
Dude, I gotta go pee. I gotta go pee. I've been holding it in since the beginning.
You have a cup right there, my guy.
Give me this real quick.
Oh no, that's my one. I go for it.
go.
I mean, at this point, I don't care, bro. Like like I'm not gonna give you crap for it. But all right. Oh.
Riding this, bro. Be careful, bro.
You're lying.
Silence.
I just
Don't
live
look
here,
at me.
man.
Are you actually are you pissing, bro?
I don't know what goes on. I
Yo,
just
what
live
is
here,
going on right
honestly.
now?
I just, I just come.
Wait.
Oh, get that off the desk. Get that off the desk. That is disgusting. Oh, you bastard. You bastard.
Oh, sorry.
Bro.
Let me zip
You
this up.
bastard. He added a drink in there,
Is
dude.
it big at least?
No, I heard I heard like water. Like he was putting something in the water bottle. I was like, you are not pissing on that right now.
I dare you to take a sip from that.
Why?
Take a sip. Take a sip.
What drink was that?
It's fresh. It's just mineral water, dude. It's just mineral water. It's mineral water.
I know it's water, but
It's
it's
mineral, it's mineral water. It's
What is that?
It's mineral water.
I don't like
Watermelon
water,
flavor.
whatever that is.
He's lying.
What
It's
up?
vodka.
Listen, people, these are 5 steps that can help you, that can help anyone to pursue and practice the virtue of accountability. Okay? Number 1,
Okay.
stop making excuses.
Oh yes.
When something goes wrong, accountable people don't place the blame on others. There is no throwing people under the bus or dragging others down too. It's a waste of time and energy to blame others for factors that were most likely caused by your own misstep. Listen, stop making excuses and own up to your mistakes. Acknowledge where you went wrong and do what needs to be done in order for it to not happen again. Number 2, stop playing victim. In order to stop playing the victim, you need to regain your power from your past trauma and deal with the process of healing.
You hearing that?
That process is far from easy. It will break you down and bring up emotions and events that may have been suppressed for years. But just know that the process is necessary for your growth. Step 3, recognize that your life is your life. You are in control of your life. You are the one who decides what you want to do with your life. You cannot sit down and blame others for your downfall or for your faults. Do what you need to do for your life, okay? And make sure that you are not out here blaming others because you're not in the right place or because you are who you are. Because at the end of the day, we're all in control of who we are and we're in control of our own destiny. Number 4,
Facts.
reclaim your time.
No printer.
I like that. If Congresswoman Maxine Waters taught us anything, claiming your time.
R.I.P.
No is a complete sentence that needs no explanation. Remember that no means no. No one deserves no one deserves a no. No one deserves an explanation when it comes to someone saying no. Especially when you're asking your girlfriend for a night of your life. If she says no, no, okay? If you're asking your boy for a little hand in the bedroom, if he says no, it's no, okay? Accept that.
A lot of times he doesn't say no, but yeah.
Who?
Whoever it is.
Oh, right, I know.
John Withers.
But like I said, if
John,
that person,
if you're listening to this,
wait, did you say John Wick?
no, John Withers.
John
I'm
Withers.
right here, bro. What do you mean?
Imagine. Pulls out a gun.
Killed my puppy.
Learn to apologize. This is number 5.
Yes.
Owning up to what you did wrong is being accountable. Is what being accountable is all about. If a friend or partner tells you that you did something that rubbed them the wrong way or even hurt their feelings, acknowledge that. Their feelings are valid and should be respected as such. Regardless if you feel that it isn't a big deal, being accountable means owning up to your crap. There is too many people out there that are not willing to take a look in the mirror and say, look, fam, it's time to come in terms with the fact that it's me.
You mean maybe it's you?
So it is you.
You.
No. I was just reading I was just saying, like instance, like
accepting it.
you need to look in the mirror and find out what the world needs and be that change in the world. Hashtag Michael Jackson.
I look in the mirror and I don't like who's looking back at me.
I'm starting with the
Man in the mirror. Oh yeah.
I'm asking him to change his ways. No message is gonna be any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, better look at yourself and make that change. Yeah.
I wish I was a part of that.
You could have joined me like Ivan did, but you didn't.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know.
Thank you guys.
I
Thank
don't
you.
know the lyrics.
Honestly, that was an
I don't know
amazing
the lyrics by
concert.
heart like that, but I know the song. I don't know the lyrics by heart like that. I don't want to be like.
But that song's about this.
Yeah.
All right, and my last piece of advice from me to you guys is that if you have a grudge against a family member, a friend, talk it out. Learn patience, learn how to forgive, learn how to move on, learn every virtue that you can. Be grateful for everything you have. Most of you blame that you're in a really bad situation or you're in a bad place. Yes, maybe you won't be able to change your place or your situation, but
At the
you
time.
could change your perspective on how you look things, okay? And it's very important of how you view things.
Once you change your perspective on life,
Exactly.
you
will be unstoppable.
will be unstoppable. You are gonna be in control, and there's nothing that's gonna hold you back.
That's a fact. And like I said, guys, that is something that I want to tell everyone who's listening. Look, bro, life is short. There's no time
really
to
is.
argue. There's no
Oh,
time to be
yes.
mad.
It's
It's
really
time
short.
to go out, explore, love your people, love your friends. Wait, hold on. What? Hold on. He threw me off. What happened?
I like that.
I didn't see
I was
that.
like, yeah, it really is short.
I did not see that. Dude, I'm over here in the vibe, bro.
I'm sorry, I killed the
I
vibe.
just saw-
Everybody's feeling motivated, and they're like,
Oh my god.
they're like getting into it, and all of a sudden they're like, wait, what happened?
Guys, for the good hair listening, when I was saying that, Jesse looked down and,
Yeah.
and then so on and so on. Follow us on
making a
YouTube so
joke.
you can look at the thing. But like I said, you actually threw me off. I don't know what I was saying.
Don't
What
get
was I
back
saying?
into it. Life is short. There you
Oh,
go.
life is short. Be grateful for the things you have, for the people that you are. Maybe you're not fortunate like others. Maybe you weren't born with a lot of material objects. But at the end of the day, what are material objects? Who cares? At the end of the day, it's all about you spending time with your homies, spending time with your family, because those are the moments that count. Remember, it's the little things
I mean, yeah.
that come.
Yeah.
It's the little things that count. So, like I said, do you have anything to add to this, bro?
You know what, dude? We can honestly give a lot of advice to everybody out there. But
I forgot.
I don't know. I have a lot of advice to give. He drank it again. He's drinking.
I don't know.
peanut
Half
butter.
the shit that goes on here. Like, I'm just sitting here quiet half the time.
He said. Just spit it back out. It's okay, bro. It's not that bad, guys.
He drank cranberry juice. It's okay.
day, the only one who holds you back is Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, I mean, like he said, at the end of the day, the only person that's holding back is you, and you only. Take control of your own life.
Jose, you got anything to add?
Just stop making excuses. Just stop
do
taking
it.
Just exactly. Just do it. Just do it. Don't make excuses.
Just do it. If you guys like this episode, I'm sorry you didn't get to finish it, bro, but he's literally out here doing whatever he needs to do. All right, he's getting out of control. Thank you guys for joining today's episode of The Modern Experience. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel. Listen to all of our following platforms. I love you guys. Take care, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace.